so that bad, like what you want. I say in my bag, don't call my phone. Why you playing dumb like I know you shot it? Yeah, said she wanna have fun.
Alright, what's up y'all? Sharp VQ here, and in today's video what we're going to be doing is we're going to be swapping out the Y-pipe and the resonator on my Q50. I'm going to go show you guys now because basically what's going on is I blew that shit. I don't know what happened, but at the end of the day that shit's blown, and I'm going to give you guys a little sound clip now. Sounds like shit.
Brother,
So as you guys can see right there, the little barbed part right there on the Y-pipe is frayed, and so that shit causes it to have a massive exhaust leak. And I know it's on this side too, because if you hear it, you know. And the reason why I know it's coming from that side is because if you just come literally right onto this side, you don't hear it as loud. You do hear it. I'm not gonna say that you don't hear it, but you don't hear it half as loud. But with all that being said, we're just gonna have to wait for the piece to get ordered in. And so I already ordered it right here. It should be getting shipped in before the weekend, because I'm really hoping it's shipped in before the weekend, because if not, then we're kind of fucked. But so the reason why I'm making this video now is because what I want to do is I want to spray that shit with PB Blaster way before that shit even comes in. So hopefully that it just makes that shit butter the time that I have to do it. I don't know how long this shit's gonna take to come in. It shouldn't take more than maybe like 4 or 5 days, but hopefully speaking that the PB Blaster 1 doesn't wear off. If it does, then oh well, because at the end of the day I know it did something. But I want to spray that shit with PB Blaster days before, because last time I worked on my exhaust, that shit was hell. And I know we got PB Blaster. Damn, do we not? Oh, there's 2 cans right here. This one's pretty empty. This one's more full. I'm gonna try to use the rest of this can. So now that we got the car all sprayed down, we're gonna wait until we get the package, and then we'll be back.
A few inches later.
All right guys, so don't mind my fit because we finally got the exhaust in, and so I'm about to show you guys that now. I literally just got it in. I didn't even unpack it yet. I put my car straight up onto the little ramp thing. I don't want to use a lift because I'm on a slope. Taking a look from the back, as you can see right here, these shits are rusty as hell. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them. Hopefully I am. I'm gonna hit them with a wire brush, but as you can see, there's pieces of it falling off just by my hand touching it. So, and I'm not a big guy by any means, so hopefully we can get this thing off. Let's hope. All right, also we got the entire exhaust off. We did not detach even the muffler because the muffler was rotted out like shit. We're gonna see if we can save it, but if not, I don't know. Alrighty, so we got it all set up right here. This is the exhaust right here. We're gonna go try to put this shit in. So I'm gonna hit you guys when I get at least something off in the car. But before I go, everybody knows that you have to start your car with no exhaust whatsoever. All right, so it's been about 3 days of trial and error with this car, but I finally got the exhaust right. Basically, what was going wrong was I didn't put the clamps in the right spot, and so everything was leaking out the ass. Like, it was holding, but it was not, like, the back pressure was just leaking right out the exhaust, and so it was sounding raspy as shit. I have a clip, like, right here. And so after a bunch of times trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, I realized that I was just a dumbass. I looked it up on the forums, and then we got everything right. I'm gonna see if I can get a little drive-by going, as there is like a whole lot of room. We're doing this pretty early in the morning. This is a Saturday morning, and we started this shit Friday afternoon. So, no, Friday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon.
I say in my bag, I'm on my phone. Why you playing dumb like I'm not sure? Yeah, said she wanna have fun, she had all the parties. Said she wanna vibe, she my man.
So as you guys can see, now with the exhaust on, that shit definitely went louder. The only thing that I don't like about it is the fact that it's raspy. But I knew it was gonna be raspy because it has no resonators now. I wanna get rid of the muffler. I wanna do a muffler delete, but before I even do the muffler delete, I think what I'm gonna do is add some resonators to this shit. and it's definitely a lot louder in person, so that's one thing. But so I'm thinking about going with either the Flowmaster FX or just any other muffler. I don't really know, but I definitely have been seeing about the Flowmaster FX because it fits my car. But all around, I'll give it a, say, 7 out of 10. I only say 7 because I'm not gonna lie, even though it fits, that shit was hard as a bitch to put on, bro. And just because of the fact that you have to pay $400 and you don't get resonators, I don't like that. But that's really it for today's video. Let me know how you guys feel about the exhaust in the comments, and if you guys want the link, I'll put it in the bio just because I don't gatekeep. And peace.